What's up, y'all? It is 11 p.m. I have not done my cardio yet. I've not hit the gym yet, but that is going to be next after I complete this video. This video is coming from, the motivation is coming from a conversation I just had with my friend Patrick about some stuff that he was dealing with. And it kind of just led me into, this whole thing with like the discipline thing that I talked about in like a previous video, as well as the just being committed to a goal, like mine being losing 30 pounds and actually saying that you're gonna do it, and then it actually being done. I'm down 20 pounds, got 10 more to go. So this kind of leads me into placebo. I got done watching a video, like a study done by Stanford University on placebo, which placebo is the inert substance itself that has no medicinal action like a pharmaceutical drug would. So most of the time when you hear placebo, you will hear the placebo effect, which is pretty much, there might be a study where they give one group a pharmaceutical drug and then another group a placebo, which often is like a sugar pill, and kind of see how these groups react to what they're given. And so in the video I was watching from Stanford University, they went over some things about the cingulate cortex and the interior cingulate cortex, which is the part of your brain that responds to the placebo effect, as well as the thalamus, which the thalamus pretty much is like a relay station that takes information from your body and then sends it to other parts of your brain. And then that's kind of like how you, process, whether it's thoughts or feelings like pain. And so those parts of your brain work together to pretty much generate a feeling or an experience, if that makes sense. And then like the frontal part of your brain is pretty much in control of like the thought or the expectations that you have from something like the placebo effect. So in the video that I watched from Stanford University, they talked about a case where they implemented this placebo effect with a college student that was involved in a rollover crash. His arm was injured in the accident, and of course you would automatically, he was in immersed pain. So what they did was they told him that they were going to give him these very strong painkillers, but what they actually did was give him placebo. And what the study showed, they have this graph of like the brain and the parts of the brain that I mentioned, like the cingulate cortex, the frontal part of the brain, as well as the anterior cingulate cortex, and how they reacted to the placebo effect trial. And what it pretty much showed is there was a drastic reduction in the part of the brain that sent that response to the other parts of the brain that pretty much told him that he was in pain. So the result from the placebo was, say they asked him if on a scale from 1 to 10, how much pain are you currently feeling right now? And he says 8. At the end of the placebo effect, he said he was feeling about 2 or 3 on that scale. So the placebo thing is more than just a phenomenon. It's real. And so I say that to say, with goals that you set, like for me, losing 30 pounds within this time frame, if your brain is as powerful enough to be, taking something like a sugar pill that is supposed to reduce pain, and actually reduce pain because you actually think it's like a pharmaceutical drug that has these compounds to actually achieve that, how is committing to these goals any different? And so just to say that again, just in case if, I'm not really making it make sense, I'm pretty much saying if someone could be given a sugar pill that pretty much has no compound in it that actually relieves pain, but no longer feels the same amount of pain that they felt prior to the placebo, that would only make you understand and believe one thing, which belief has a huge impact on outcome. So if you truly believe that you're capable of losing 30 pounds within a certain window, if that's a goal that you have set, you're more than capable of doing so if you truly believe that you're capable. If someone can have, their arm mangled from an accident and be given a sugar pill and be told that this will reduce the pain that they're feeling and it actually occur, that should tell you how powerful your brain really is. And so if I can tell myself that within a 30-day period, for example, I'm going to lose 15 pounds and I actually do it, it's no different than the people that are dealing with like the placebo effect. And that just really goes to show how powerful our brains are and why it's so important to think highly of yourself and to do things that kind of give you the confidence to think highly of yourself to begin with. Your brain is a very powerful, computer. It's the first computer before the ones that we sit here and type on today. And so I just say that to say, you'll only be able to do what it is that you believe, because the placebo is something that works on like your belief. If you believe that this pill that I'm giving you is going to cure a certain thing based on the belief that you want that thing cured, how is anything else different? So if I tell myself I'm going to go to college and actually finish based on the placebo effect that is scientifically proven, you should be able to do that just based on the belief. If I say that I'm going to lose 30 pounds within this time frame, which so far I've lost 20, just based on the belief, like the placebo effect, then you should be able to achieve these things. And so I just wanted to hop on here and make this video real quick. It was spontaneous. It was pretty much just based off of this conversation I just had, and just kind of just pinpoint on the fact of how important it is to truly believe like the things that you tell yourself. I touched on this in a previous video, and this conversation just happened in such a way that I was like I have to make another video, because this is not like a coincidence at all. If you tell yourself that you're gonna do something and you have the belief that you can actually do it, it's going to be done. And from me setting out on this journey to actually tell myself that I'm gonna lose this weight, and it actually has happened and is continuing to happen, I can only imagine what things then I can achieve by just truly having that belief and self-confidence that I can actually do it. So I'm just gonna wrap this video up, just to make it short and sweet. But man, it's crazy how things really, work when you just truly like believe. If someone can be given a sugar pill and told that it's gonna cure whatever issue it is that they have, like in this instance, and I mean, science shows that these things are directly correlated, then your goals are no different. If you set a goal and you truly believe that you're capable of achieving that goal, your results should be no different than this case study done by Stanford. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm gonna run upstairs, get my cardio in, lift some weights, and yeah, probably have another video in the next 2 days. Comment, like, subscribe, share.